What's happening? What's happening? Let's see who we got in the room. Hello, thankful for life. How are you? How are you? Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see, where's my banner? There it is. There it is. Y'all, I was over here fiddling around trying to figure this StreamYard stuff out. I said every time I get off of here, I said I'm gonna play around with this stuff. I don't pick this stuff back up until I get ready to go live. Y'all know that's a shame. That's a shame with folks. Evelyn, what's happening? What's happening? Y'all doing all right tonight? You doing all right? You doing all right once you get full? Yes, I had some smoked chicken from Publix and some potato salad from Publix. Yep. But I went in there and got a couple things while I was waiting on them to find a battery for me, a battery for my doorbell camera, um my wireless doorbell camera. I went in there while I was waiting on them to find that, and I picked up a couple items. So that's what I had for dinner. Wanda, hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Wanda? Thanks for coming in, ladies. Thanks for coming in. Let's see. I said I was gonna pull out a piece of paper and y'all, I was gonna get deep off into this chat. I was gonna pull out a piece of paper. Yeah. I'm used to coming out here playing bingo with my paper and pen. I was gonna pull out a piece of paper and jot down some characteristics, honey, because I know it's some smart young ladies. You know, I got a chat. Let me say something about my chat. And I'm gonna call my chat. I'm gonna call my chat the classic ladies, because you know I know the people that come over here. They come over here for one or two or three reasons. They come over here because they know they not gonna hear a bunch of bull crap over here. So the ladies that come over here has to have a nice amount of class. That's why I treat those of you that come here with class, cause ain't nothing but class that come over here. Those that thumb through my chat and don't stop and don't wish to hang out over here, that's because they lack some class. Cause they know, it ain't no a bunch of cussing and fussing and yelling and hollering and hooping and hollering going on over here. So that's why they keep it moving. See, they not used to class in this sector. And they might say, well, I don't know why she in this sector, because she ain't got no beef going on or no hooping and hollering going on. So why she here? Well, I'm here to just sprinkle on a little class in this sector. If you want anybody want to know why I'm here, just tell them she here to sprinkle a little class. And if you got a little class, drop in sometime and hang out and play a little bingo, hang out, get you some gift. That's why I like to send out nice things to, the ladies that play bingo. If you ever got a gift from me, I hope that you can use it. I hope that it's something nice that you can wear or pass on to somebody. If it's something that you don't like, you can re-gift it to, somebody that you want to, gift it to. But this is the chat, and this is the platform where ladies hang out. They got some class. So that's why I'm going to call you ladies. Although I used the flame for my emoji, the flame came in because of my heat press business, because I do the heat press t-shirts and the mugs and stuff like that. That's where the flame came from. But this is the classy not sector, but this is the classy group right here. So everybody is not going to be able to relate to me. They can't relate to me. I'm gonna tell you what they say about me. They probably thinking it, because I got a comment in one of my in one of my posts that said that I was weird and sneaky. I ain't sneaky by a long shot. I'm a Leo. I'm not sneaky by a long shot. Anything I say is gonna come out. I just move with dignity. I move with a lot of dignity. For one being, I have a lot to lose. I have a whole lot to lose. By number one being, God is my source. Everything I have comes from Him. And I can't act up and slip up and act a fool here on this platform because He is watching me. I have a 24-hour surveillance camera on me at all times. This is the same thing in my business with the state, with the foster kids and stuff like that. I tell these kids, I can't treat you no different than I treat another child. I can't do, these kids, they'll say something like, well, you can't do that. I'm going to tell my caseworker. I said, I don't give a flip what you tell your caseworker, because guess what? I will tell your caseworker what I am doing to you. Because guess what? Anything I do to you is justifiable, little boy. So don't think that I'm doing something to you that's not justifiable, because guess what? Being that your caseworker cannot monitor me in my home, guess who is monitoring me here in my home? My Father that arts in heaven monitor me 24/7. So I have to live my life according to what He see me do. And y'all might say, well, D-Classic, you selling and you sell, and I don't have to tell people my business. Some people know. You can look at my Facebook page. I don't have nothing to hide. Well, you sell, you sell knockoff Gucci and Louis Vuitton, and God know, that ain't right. You don't supposed to be doing that. And guess what? I know, and trust me, God is I'm working on that. And when I say I am working on that, that's between me and God. But He's dealing with me in that area. We all have areas that we have to clean up and work on. Remember, I'm not perfect by a long shot. I'm not perfect. I'm not here to say that I'm perfect. There are things that we all have to work on, and that is my thing that I am working on. I am also working on going back to church. I don't got lazy. My church that I was attending, they haven't even opened up their new church that they are building. They hadn't started back church. So I haven't even went back to church since COVID. I just been watching church on social media. I'm thinking about switching churches, going to the church that I always repost, that I always share on YouTube. But that's another thing. I have gotten lazy. I hadn't been back to church. So that's another area God is working on me. But I feel like now, God showed us during COVID that church is just a building. I think He showed us during COVID that, hey, look at us. We couldn't even go to church during COVID. Was God trying to show us then that the church is just a building? So it's just things that God worked with us on, and not saying that one thing is, one person area. We can't measure. Well, God is dealing with me selling the things that I sell to people. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say with somebody else, they get on YouTube and they cuss people out and do the things that they do. I can't say their sin is no worse than mine. You know what I'm saying? I can't judge them and they can't judge me. But I will say, when you leading people astray and you involving so many people in your mess, that can you are held accountable for as many souls. That's just like, I see a lot of us have gotten used to the bedside Baptist. I'm getting back to going myself. Okay, when you have so many people that you leading astray with you, you gotta give account to that. So it's like, okay, um, how many souls have you led to Jesus today? And how many souls have you led straight to hell today? You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to look at. You know what I'm saying? How many people are you leading astray? How many people are you helping? How many people are you telling about Jesus? How many people are you not telling about Jesus? You know, but let's get to the topic. So, you know, when it comes to good parenting, you know, we all try our best to raise our kids to the best of our ability. Some of us, you know, some of us at least, I hope a majority of us try to raise our children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews to the best of our ability. We all have to give account for how we raise our kids. Nobody is trying to, I know, deliberately do wrong by their children. Well, you know what? I'm not going to say that. I'm the last person that could say that because I have had so many kids that come through my home that parents just literally giving them away just to be with the same sex, opposite sex, just to for drugs, and then they go live with somebody else and have more kids, um, whole new families, you know, and then the kids they be in your household and be like, "My mama pregnant." I'm like, "Oh really? Okay. Um, can I visit my mom and the new baby?" I'm like, "Okay, we'll see, you know, what's going on." And it's like they still love these parents unconditionally, and they see the person that's taking care of them and they give them a hard time. It's like they give us a hard, let me plug up my computer. They give us a hard time, but they get on the phone with their parents and they God's gift to the freaking universe. You know? And you couldn't, if you even thought about saying something wrong about, if you even thought about saying something wrong about them people to them, they might hate you for the rest of your life. You said something wrong about their parents to them. You know, I'm like, okay, so your mom, she get ready to have another baby, you know, and she over there with 3, 4 children, but she don't gave this one away. And I'm like, okay, so what are some characteristics that you all, I know y'all don't want to get no feedback. Y'all like, I ain't come here to do no goddamn answer no questions, but let's vibe. Let's talk. I mean, you know, because some people feel like when it come to accomplishments, like, how can I say this? Like, if their child is a nurse now, say for instance, if their child is a nurse, went to college, got their BA, then they masters, then they PhD, or they're a doctor now. And keep in mind, for instance, this child studied hard every day, came home from school, studied hard. But the mom was the type of mom that partied a lot, actually worked in a club. She worked in a club, but the child just had good study habits. The mom dropped out of school. The dad was in the child's life, but the dad, he was a hustler in the street too. But the child, she just was the type child, got her homework done, did her homework every day, didn't care nothing about going outside, hanging out with her friends, went to school, came home, did her homework. Her mom barely at home, went back and forth out of town a lot. The child basically raised herself. You know, they didn't have the best relationship. You know, they had their little spit spats, but this child was stayed in a book, always studied. The mom, she wasn't as stable. They moved from Florida to Georgia, back and forth, in and out, living with relatives. The child, they live with she lived with her dad sometimes. She lived with her mom sometimes. Very unstable. Very unstable. But keep in mind, this child stayed in her books. She graduated, like I said, from high school. Graduated from Spelman. I think she, let's see, no, she graduated from Georgia State twice. She got her bachelor's and then master's from Georgia State. And then she went to, I want to say, Emory and got her doctor's degree. So, do y'all call that a good parent? Y'all give me some feedback on that. What kind of, at the end of the day, you congratulate the parent for being a parent. But when you know these people and you saw how, and I want to say she's about to open up her own practice now. When you know these people and you raised this girl, I coached her in basketball when she was 10 years old. So I know this girl. I know this mom. So I saw it happen. So y'all don't have no comments? I just want to know how would you describe this parent? I just want to know, because these parents, okay, we shouldn't judge anyone unless we're judged hard by God. Okay, right. She did what she had to do when she did go work to keep a roof over their head. I can tell you that. She did that. They weren't never homeless. And, her daughter, I'm sure she respect her mom enough for that. I'm sure she respect her mom enough and said, well, I know my mama gotta go out there and get it and keep a roof over our head. So if she got to not be present a lot, and I'm sure her mom had those talks with her to let her know this is how I got to make my money, because everybody wasn't able to get that kind of education that they needed to get. But and that's another thing, about judging people. We see a lot of judging going on around on these YouTube streets. But it's not all the time fair, but anything goes. Anything goes just to get a check. Anything goes. But what I'm saying is, it's been a lot of going back and forth saying what a good parent is. And nobody can judge nobody, because we all tried, and we can think that we raising these kids, but my oldest son, he was in college, and he had an incident that happened that floored me and broke my heart, until so many people came to me and they was like, you cannot blame yourself, because you can raise these kids. I just know one, because I don't want to be judged, and it's not my job. You can raise these kids and think you're doing everything right, but these kids will surprise you. I'm telling you, these kids that you praise, they will hurt your feelings. I had that happen to me, and when I tell you, I wouldn't have never thought typo. I judge no one because I don't want to be judged. It's not my job, right? Exactly. You cannot put these kids on a pedestal, because they will surprise the heck out of you in front of those people that you put them on a pedestal around. And it's good that they all are accomplishing things, but be careful. You just have to be careful, because they are human. They will make mistakes. They will make mistakes. Thank you, Talking Up with Angela. They are human. They will make mistakes. And if they make a mistake, it's okay. It's not about the mistake. It's about how we handle the mistake and how they handle the mistake. We got to be ready to be able to talk them through their mistakes. Look at those kids, Jerry Springer kids. Those kids. Thank you, Ari. Thanks for coming in. Those kids are set for life. But guess what? They are getting ready to have so much backlash from that. It's gonna drive them up the freaking wall. They gonna wish that they were normal kids again, because they gonna have so many people, just like preachers' children. They other words. I know. I have them in my family. Jerry, those black kids, they gonna wish, even though they are multi-millionaires now, they gonna wish that didn't happen to them, because that paparazzi and reporters and stuff, they're gonna get ready to drive them up the freaking wall. They getting ready to find where they are, where they work. They can't go back to work. They really can't even go back to where they live. They got to go in hiding. They can't live a normal life because everybody want to know who they are, where they live, where they work. Reporters gonna be everywhere. Can y'all hear me digging in this bag for these chips? Cause I know everything be amped up. I don't want to be rude. Everybody is gonna be running behind them with their cameras, trying to get a story. Their life is getting ready to be a nightmare, all because of the parents. I feel so bad for them. And the way that those kids, to me, I sense, they're not going to be able to handle that. They're not going to be able to handle it. They're not. No, they're not going to be able to enjoy it. Unless they move to Bora Bora somewhere. They ain't going to be able to enjoy that money. Them folks going to drive them crazy. They ain't going to be like me. If it were me, I'd be like, oh, that's my dad. My mom didn't tell me. It's all good. I see why she didn't tell me. All this time I thought something my daddy. Oh, okay. Alright. It's all good. I was just playing. I wouldn't be like that. But they ain't gonna be able to enjoy not a dime of it. But they're gonna have to go to another country and live to get some peace. Mm-hmm. Yep. But y'all know this sector started because one person thought that they think that they are a better parent than another person, and now we at a place where that person has been broken down. And I don't know how true, things are, but it's like you just can't measure how you raise your children up to somebody else's standards and how they raise their children and try to tell them what to do with their life or how to raise their kids just because yours came out and with a law degree. With a law degree, that's the thing. Not a successful multi-million dollar, career, but with a degree. Get this person time and let their kids go to school and get an education and graduate. Then you come back and then say, see what happened. You trying to measure? It's just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And then you living your life off of what your children doing. What about you though? That's the thing. That's what your child is doing. Don't stop measuring the kids' life. Why bring the kids in it? Well, what are you doing? Let's talk about the adults. Why they bringing the kids in it? That's the thing. I don't know. I just don't know. But like I said, when we first got started, I said, everybody come over here. We operate with a class over here. So everybody just can't come over here. You come over here, that means you operating with some class. You clear in your thinking. That's why you come over here. So those people that scroll past me and don't listen to me, it's because they can't relate to somebody like me. They can't even relate to the name because it got CLASS in it. So if they don't have none of that in their life, they have to keep going. But I appreciate those of you all that do stop by the chat. That tells me that y'all have some CLASS in your life. And I never forget that. So I am about 500. I don't know how they calculate that stuff up. It's like, I don't know what now it's like, what is it, watch time hours? Yeah, watch time hours. I'm about 500 watch time hours from being monetized. I've been monetized before, but they took some videos from me because I had a lot of Tasha K stuff on my timeline, and they wouldn't monetize me because I had a lot of her stuff on my timeline and I didn't share it correctly. So I just erased a lot of that stuff. So I had to start over. So I'm about 500 watch time hours away from being monetized. So if y'all could, well, I don't know how you can assist somebody with that other than watch some of their old videos. If you are new to my channel, I'm going to tell you what you can do to help me. You never know, like them talking about kids, elderly, and deceased people. That's an act of the devil. And it's nowhere in the world I could talk about nobody else's kids. And I got kids. Especially being taken away from here. There's no way possible I could talk about nobody kids being, I can't even say it out my mouth. Girl, they don't see it as judging. They think it's only commentary. Girl, they selling their soul out to the devil. That's all it is, honey. That's all that is. If y'all would go back and watch my very first, not my very first, when I talked about how I got kicked out of Coco, y'all go watch that when I got kicked out of Coco Live. If y'all ain't doing nothing, when y'all ain't doing nothing, if y'all want to go back and watch a couple of my old videos, that'll help me, please. And if y'all comment watched, I would greatly appreciate it. If I have y'all address, I might send y'all some Oreo cookies in the mail. If y'all go back and watch the video, some of the old videos, please. Doing, what's her name, left out. Especially Miss Ari. I gotta tell not Miss Ari, Miss what's her name, to watch some of the old videos. If y'all can go watch some of the old videos and help me get my watch time out, that would be great. If just watch them and say watched, I would greatly appreciate it. I am like 500 hours away, and I'm talking about it take forever to get them little hours. Ooh, I know it take forever to get some money on this thing, but I'm finna start. I got some classes I'm getting ready to take with my heat press, so that's what I'll be doing. I'll be doing that. So that's how I plan on trying to get a little money on here. I ain't trying to talk no trash on here though, but and I tell them all the time that will never change. Don't talk about babies and the elderly and the deceased. Girl, you better tell them. Somebody better tell them, honey. Somebody better warn them before destruction, because, girl, they don't know what they doing to themselves. Ain't nowhere in the world. I talk about any of them three, and I got people in my family that's in them categories. They don't believe. They must don't believe that fat meat greasy. Cha. But yeah, I'll be making some stuff because I got some classes that I'm taking. So trying to perfect my craft. So if y'all could, Steve, you ever seen that video I made when I first got kicked out of Coco group? Honey, me and Miss V got kicked out at the same time. He kicked both of us out at the same time. She still messing with that old joker. She got jokes. She got jokes behind him. He ain't that serious to me, honey. I ain't finna do no commentary on him. Thank you. I ain't finna do no commentary on it. It ain't that serious. She funny though. She is funny to me. She funny. But I ain't got that kind of time in my day. I know he don't be saying nothing back about her. Cause he that type of dude. He that type of dude. But you know, that's how you keep the commentary going. I ain't finna go back and forth with him cause he ain't that serious to me. I don't want no content like that. I don't want no content that bad. Heck no. I can't do it. It ain't that serious to me. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna be on here making my shirts and showing y'all how to design shirts and cups and stuff like that. That's what I be doing. So y'all keep in mind, y'all, this the classy group. So we are the classy ladies. So when I call for the classy ladies, y'all know who y'all are. All right. So I think I'm gonna start using the lipstick emoji for us. Okay. All right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this live because I don't want to sit up here and eat all these potato chips. Cause I eat the whole bag. Y'all gotta watch that movie, y'all. I want to talk about that movie, Classy Ladies. Look, loyalty. What it is? No such thing as loyalty. No, I only be here for a short time. Yes, go back and watch my video, Sting. That's it. Thankful for life. Yes, Classy Ladies. Yes, that's it. That's the new emoji for us. So when y'all see that, that's what y'all comment back. Steve, you gotta go back and watch a couple videos. You ain't doing that night. Play my videos and let them play. I make it worth your time, honey. I got something to show you anyway. Cause I cleaned out under that pantry and I had some stuff in boxes I had forgot I had, honey. I had some honey stuff I don't need. I always got stuff around here I don't need. Don't repurchase. Y'all go watch that movie, please, so we can talk about it. No such thing as loyalty 1 and 2, and it's a part 3 too. But we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it before part 3 come out. Oh, I can't wait. I only watch the channels you see me in. I don't watch the message channel. Girl, y'all gonna watch the movie? Who already done start watching it? No such thing as loyalty. Part 1 and 2 on Tubi. Who already started watching it? Please go watch it so we can talk about it. Y'all, these be gangster movies. Y'all, I like gangster movies. Cause dude remind me of my first baby daddy. His height and his how he kind of carry himself. He remind me of my first son daddy. His height, by his height and his not his body shape. Cause my first son dad, he was kind of on the, I ain't gonna say slim side. He wasn't slim. He wasn't slim at all. He was about a 34, 36. This dude looked like he might be about a 36, 38. I used to sell men clothes, so I know men sizes. I noticed he don't take his clothes off that often. So his build is not that, he don't have a nice build. But in this other movie he played in, he took off he had like a tank top on. But Yeah, he kind of six. He's about 6'3", 6'4". Both of my children's father is 6'3", 6'4". I like tall men. I ain't never dated really never dated no short guy. That remind me, I gotta call this dude. No Such Thing as Loyalty 1 and 2. Girl, you start watching it, you ain't gonna want to stop. But the dude, the head dude, he's the writer. He's playing in it though. He's the writer. He's playing in it. Um, yeah, he killed me with them long coats on. I said, look at this pimp. Okay. Girl, go watch it. Y'all don't be having time to watch stuff. 'Cause I know y'all be watching this little stuff on here, but honey, I be having to get this stuff a break. I be wanting to watch me some movies at night, especially when I really finish what I'm doing and everything. I be wanting to watch me some movies, honey. I don't care who lie. I be missing a lot of stuff because I don't be caring who lie. I be wanting to watch me some movies. I be getting tired. I be like, honey, I'm finna watch me some movies. I don't care who lie. But the new Dynasty, I had got lost in Dynasty about a year ago, and I just stopped watching it. When I was watching Dynasty, it was good, but when when that season that I was watching went off, I just never started back watching it. But I am gonna go ahead and get my subscription to what that is, Power Zone. Power Zone what? Um I'm gonna go ahead and start watching Power, cause I like to watch a lot of episodes at one time. I can't do that week by week stuff. That don't drive me crazy. So since they got about 6 episodes, I go ahead and get my subscription to Stars. I go ahead and pay for my subscription. Sometimes I wait till the whole season and watch the whole season and just pay for it for 1 month. I'm cheap like that. I'm real cheap like that. Believe it or not, I'm cheap when it comes to certain things. So I might wait till the whole season. They do the whole seasons with 8 episodes, and then I pay for Stars for 1 month and watch the whole season and do it like that. I don't like that week by week stuff because they don't. Yep. So, but again, thanks everyone for coming in. I'll let y'all go ahead and do what y'all do. Steen, I appreciate you. I really do. Like I said, when I do become monetized and things start looking good for me, I got you, girl. It don't nobody look out for you. I will. Because I sure appreciate you. I be watching TV. Oh, you be watching? How you do that? How you watch TV at the same time and then be listening? That's why when I be in people chat and you be in the chat too, and like say for instance, you know who chat we be in at the same time. Don't hardly none of them people. I don't really know none of them people, so I'll speak to you because I don't really know none of them people. So I'll speak to you, right? And you don't even be paying no attention. I said, look at Steen. Steen ain't even paying no attention. So, like I said, I don't be knowing nobody else in there. So I just speak to you. And then after a while, I just leave the chat. Stars. Mm-hmm. Yep. I know you don't be paying attention. You be all in the TV. You be watching TV. I be doing the same thing. Sometimes I just go ahead and leave the chat. I be like, sure, what's on TV be more important to me. Cause they don't be doing that but saying the same thing. But some people I just really stopped listening to, period, though. Yep. Just stop listening to, period. But I gotta go. I gotta take some pictures and post some items. And take some pictures and post some items. Yep, good night, everyone. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Y'all have a blessed rest of the week and weekend. I might see y'all tomorrow because I got to ride across town, so I might see y'all. I don't know. All right, y'all. Peace, peace.